everyone, welcome to It's Greek to Me. Thank you so much for returning. Thank you for subscribing. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like for me and subscribe. Today we're going to make something that's very easy, right? Delicious, sweet, right? And it just consists of three things. Pastry dough, which you can buy from your supermarket that's already in the freezer section, right? And sugar and cinnamon, okay? And they're called palmis, which is palms, yeah? Some people call them elephant ears. It's always good, too, to have some of these stored in your freezer. You can make spinach pie from them, individual ones. And then tiropita, which is made with feta cheese, individual pieces from the same puff pastry dough, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to turn down the camera and show you how these are made. It's very simple. So hold on, folks. Here we go. So basically this came all rolled up in one piece. So what you're going to do is unfold it and keep it on the plastic, right? Just open that up. Ooh, and there we go. I've got to fix the camera. Hold on, folks, sorry. There we go. Okay. And what you want to do is turn it so that it's like a rectangle in front of you, right? With the longest part going this way and the shorter parts going this way. What we're going to do is you're going to grab some sugar, plain white sugar, and have lots of cinnamon available. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fold this over to one side and put a generous amount of sugar down on the plastic. And we're going to add a bunch of cinnamon to that so it almost becomes... And you can mix it with your hands, right? And make it so that you make a really nice sugar cinnamon topping. Let's put it that way. I like to put lots of cinnamon in and mix it up so it's really flavorful. Now, you can buy these at the store, but there's no way that they even come close to the ones that you'll make at home. So what we want to do is we've got our sugar cinnamon mix there. We want to put this back down and press. Now we're going to take the other side and do exactly the same thing. And move it all the way over. Pour some sugar again on this side. And this is a fast way to make something sweet at home for your kids, for your grandchildren, even if you have people over for coffee, right? Lots of cinnamon. And just mix it up until you got this wonderful, like I said, cinnamon sugar topping. We're going to do exactly the same thing with the top part, and then I'll show you how it's rolled and cut. Now you want to preheat your oven to 350, 180 Celsius. And we're just going to bring that back over, pat it down so that that side can get really coated with the sugar and the cinnamon. Okay, so now what we're going to do is do exactly the same thing up on top. We're going to put a bunch of sugar. Just make sure that we take it to all the corners, right, so that it's completely covered. I make these over here at home when I have company over, and everybody can't stop eating them, especially when they first come out of the oven. It's like that sugar and the cinnamon makes that kind of gooey kind of, you know, like when we make cinnamon rolls and stuff like that, right? It's just really, really tasty. Can't stop eating them. Okay, so here we go. We've got our sugar and our cinnamon. So what we want to do is we want to start from one corner and fold it over. I like making smaller folds so that way there's more layers to my palms or my elephant ears, whatever you want to call them, right? So we've got one side done. Then we're going to fold again. And then we'll do the same with the other side. And, you know, as you're going too, you may want to just bring that sugar and cinnamon over off to the, closer to the dough. Okay, and then we'll do the other side again. And you can grab some of that cinnamon sugar mixture and put it on top every time you roll. Okay, and we're going to do it again now. And again, sprinkle again with the sugar and the cinnamon. You want to make sure that the dough is really coated. So it's really, okay, got that cinnamon sugary taste to it, right? All right, so now we've reached the middle. And it's time to put these two columns together, like so. And what you want to do is fold them over and then pinch the edges and kind of tuck them in. I don't know if you can see me doing that, can you? Here we go. And again with this side, let me draw it closer. You see how I'm bringing them together so that they don't come apart, right? And then with your leftover sugar and cinnamon, just coat this really, really well. And you'll be doing the same thing. I'll show you when it's time for us to make the slices and put them on the baking sheet. You'll need parchment paper, right, to put on your baking sheet. And again, you may want to pinch these a little bit so that they don't come apart. Again, on this side. And you just want to do a nice roll here. All right, so you can see, right? So what we want to do is take a bread knife and 1-inch thick cuts here. Now what I do is once I make that 1-inch cut, sorry, the camera. Once I make that 1-inch cut, what I like to do is take this end and really dip it into the sugar cinnamon mix on both sides. And what you need to do is, you see how this is now, right? You want to lay it flat like that on the cookie sheet. And it'll expand and then you'll see it puff up. And it looks like a palm or, you know, like elephant ears. See what I'm doing? I'm taking each end. I'm actually going to grab, choose sugar and cinnamon and pour it in there. Right? And it's like that. And you put it flat like that on the cookie sheet. And we just keep going until we have all this cut. Make sure you keep this formation though, right? And it's on the cookie sheet. And again, I'm taking each side and coating it, right, with the sugar cinnamon and laying it flat. Now, whatever is left over when you bake these, it's fine. Just put saran wrap on top once they cool, and these will keep for a couple of days, right? Now usually here where I am, when you buy the puff pastry, it comes in two different, there's two sheets in every package. Don't worry, you know, you can make double the amount or you can save the other half for when we're making tiropita or spanakopita. Alright, so you just keep repeating this cycle until you've got it all completely cut. And then you can also, again, on top, when you're done cutting all of these, take the mixture and sprinkle it up on top. Because it makes the sugar and the cinnamon together when it's baked in the oven. Because it's this beautiful caramelized look. And it just makes all the difference in the world. The store-bought ones I've bought just seem to have like the minimal amount of cinnamon and sugar on them. That's why I'm saying it's so much better to make these at home. More flavorful, sweeter. So we're going to take some of this mixture now, Lycium, and I'm going to sprinkle it up on top of the ones that have already been cut. We've cut up our whole roll. Now you should go take these once they're ready and put them in the oven at 350 degrees until you see these double up in size and get this golden brown color. Then you'll know that they are ready to take out of the oven. So I will be back. I'm going to go stick mine in the oven and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe. And I'll see you soon. I'll be back with the finished product. Oh, and why can't, okay, so I can't pause this now. I don't know why. Hold on. Oh, I can. Okay, so I'll see you soon. I'll be back with the baked goods. Hey everyone, so I am back. I baked my palms here, and it made about 12 pieces. Okay, so one puff pastry sheet will make you 12 pieces, but you can see how small they were when we put them on the baking sheet, and you can also see how big they have expanded. I gotta have one, I just do. Keep in mind too, excuse me, that cinnamon has a very calming effect on the human body. Also, you may have heard too that cinnamon helps you lose body fat. So it is a beautiful spice. Most important though, it does bring a very calming effect, right? To everyone that has it. These are delicious and they're light and they're puffy, and I'm taking a bite now. There's absolutely no comparison to making them at home and buying them from the store. The sugar and the cinnamon have caramelized together. I mean, this is just wonderful to have one with a cup of coffee, warm cup of coffee, or even a tall glass of cold milk. But I think you're going to enjoy these. And like I said, they're so easy to make. So next time you go to the supermarket, grab a couple of sheets of pastry, puff pastry dough, and have them in your freezer, right? I'll teach you other things to do with them too. And it's quick and it's easy, especially if you have children, right? Or you have friends over for coffee, like I said earlier. These are great, and you just make them, and like within 15 minutes, they're ready to go. Now everybody's oven works a little bit differently, right? So you just keep an eye on them, and as soon as you see them turn this color, you know they're ready. Take them out of the oven and get ready to serve. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with another recipe. You all be well now. Bye.